or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless love messages. I'm going to do some love messages this evening. All right, so please keep in mind that these messages will not resonate with everyone at this time, of course. So, viewer, please just take what resonates and leave the rest for another to appreciate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to begin with some oracle cards and then I'll get into the tarot. Again, this is a collective reading and it's a love reading. Your friends could be involved here. Past life relationship is in reverse. So it looks like you're attracting an energy that is without the karmic attachments, without the trauma bonds, without those things that those trials and tribulations, I want to say. Okay, so the trials and tribulations will be different from what you expect here. First, for yourself. All right, so that is the advice to free yourself from whatever past partnerships that you no longer are, no longer serving. Okay. All right. I do appreciate the like, subscribe, comment, shares if you resonate with this reading. If not, thanks. And if you'd like a private reading from me, I reopened my readings. You'll find that in the description box for the collective in love. For the viewer in love, I prefer the word viewer, actually. I'm more comfortable with that, so I'm going to use that from now on. All right, so we got separation in reverse. I said as soon as you separate. All right. So this is an energy that is brand new. Passion in reverse. Okay, yeah, it's like you no longer have the passion you had toward the past. So it's like something is going to be unexpected. It could be, I just want to say when least expected. Release your ex. Confirmation about releasing your ex. Okay, finances and career could be a factor. Okay, so it's like if you think everything's going to be perfectly aligned when great love happens, that is a fantasy, pretty much, I'm thinking there. So not everything is going to be perfect. In fact, it's probably going to be looking the opposite. This energy wants to reconcile. Okay, so release your ex was the last card. When you're ready, the universe knows you're ready before you do. And that's why it's so unexpected sometimes. Surprise. And then you wonder, how could this happen to me? Did this happen? Yes, it did happen for you. Not to you, for you. Trying to keep an open mind for whomever this is for. Time to keep an open mind. Okay? Your soulmate may differ from what you expect. And that is most likely true too. Free yourself. Free yourself from overthinking. Free yourself from trying to place something in a box. Or if you placed an order, expect it to come in a different package but be exactly what you want. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, you've lost passion in the past here. So it's hard to keep going after losing something, but it's not about you didn't lose anything. That's the thing. There is no separation, so there's nothing lost. Okay, and if when you're through with a cycle, it's when you're ready to complete it, not when someone's ready to complete it for you. Let your friends help you. Your friends can't complete the cycle for you. You got to complete it on your own. It's got to be your decision. And that's how you know it's real. Okay. You deserve love is in reverse. All right. So overcoming feelings of not feeling good enough is, you heard that smack on the table. What's on the bottom? Passion in reverse. Unrequited love. It came out like this, leaning upwards on my light. So it came out sideways. And on its side, there's not enough attraction or chemistry. Okay, so there's not enough attraction or chemistry or passion, excuse me, because passion was in reverse. All right, in love for the viewer here. So, tell us more about this. It is safe for you to love in reverse. Okay? It is about how you feel. Reconciliation. Okay, so this energy is going to push or press to reconcile or reconciliate. Again, that's up to you. So whatever advice you're giving with these friends and the let your friends help you, you're the one that has to live with a decision. Separation in reverse. Okay, so you could have removed yourself from this situation, or that is what is taking place. Children are not a factor. Okay, so it's like the healed religious factors are here though. So there's some kind of, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or your spiritual path with passion in reverse. So there's something about breaking free with keeping an open mind and the religious factors, breaking free from beliefs and labels, because I don't use labels on purpose. I know all the labels. I just don't use them when I speak, because that's not me. Anyway, back to you. I'm just telling you why I'm not going to use labels. You can place yourself with any label you want. Anyway, religious factors, passion in reverse with unrequited love. It's up to you to realize when something ends. I got honeymoon and you deserve love in reverse with this reconciliation. So this could be, trying to flatter, and the unrequited love trying to be flattering at this time, or using some kind of religious text or beliefs. Heart-to-heart conversations are in reverse, but it's not genuine. So for the viewer, you saw how that jumped over there on the out of my hand. It literally jumped out of my hand. All right, finances and career came back out on reconciliation. So staying together or returning because of financial reasons or religious factors, then you didn't learn the lesson. You have something worth waiting for. How adaptable are you? This could be the one in reverse, honeymoon. You deserve love. Okay, so there's energy possibly around you that is trying to maybe talk you back into, or talk you back into, I don't know, or into staying where you are. Heart-to-heart conversations are in reverse. Okay, these are closed-minded conversations. Whatever kind of communication this is, it is not promoting growth. Attraction in reverse, not promoting growth. Okay, so you could be looking to disconnect disassociate, retreat. Maybe you met someone you're going on a retreat with, and you're going to learn that they are not carrying those same belief systems that you are unlearning. Can't make this up. Getting to know each other, right? On a retreat or a getaway, in some type of way, you might find you're going to meet someone, and unexpectedly, it's all about freeing yourself from this unrequited love, and it's in reverse. So you cut off communications, or you placed boundaries in such a way that is that they're not crossable. It isn't just about enforcing boundaries. It's being able. Sorry, it's not just about placing boundaries. It's being able to enforce boundaries. Okay, again, you've got something worth waiting for. Place limits. Those limits. So any limits you place and adding to the blockages are going to be red flags, and they're going to get louder and louder. The issues will get bigger and bigger. There's a make the effort here. Well, that wanted to come out. Engagement in reverse. Okay. Well, you might be meeting someone that you're going to end up getting engaged to or married. Your love life is ascending to a higher. So this there's energy of your under higher love, and anything connected to it that is not wanting to see you ascend to a higher level with your love life. Worth waiting for. Honeymoon. There was a codependency here, or issues about that. I'm gonna actually I wanna see what this keep an open mind. We can get information about who or what is coming in for the collective on this energy that you might meet in a retreat, or what is it you need to know about the past issue here. It's about taking a chance, keeping an open mind. I said it was a choice of when you're ready. You took a chance, or you could be meeting a Leo, Pisces. It could be overwhelming, so maybe it feels overwhelming to take a chance, but that might be the step that needs to be taken. There are many thoughts and words, communication. You could be like thinking about it a lot, or having a lot of thoughts about it. There's a blessing here. You keeping an open mind is a blessing in itself, and good fortune. That's what that brings. What else here about this? Keep an open mind. A mystery. Oh my gosh, of course it is. A major change and a mystery. Scorpio. All right. I love that. You have a mystery. Keep an open mind. The sun. Okay. Not only, so the flip side is it's coming to light. So it's, what's that about? Is it coming soon? It's about who you are. The action you take, then something comes out. The awareness of it. Okay, so this mystery isn't going to stay a mystery like forever. Right, because it's coming in as a fourth house Cancer. So I got Cancer, Scorpio. I think I saw Pisces, a lot of water. And I saw Leo again with the sun. But this is about your home, your support, your family. Fourth house, what makes you feel secure? Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. And relationships and partners, a Libra, balancing love out in the world with one relationship at a time. And I say the world, and you're gonna have reactions. Oh, haters will always hate. So, all right, there's some kind of unrequited love with Sagittarius energy. Could have done something for personal power. Sagittarius energy could have done something for personal power, or Scorpio. Yeah, and sacrifice. Okay, wanted you to sacrifice your, wow, your emotions, possibly, everything about yourself. But just, I know, I know. So it's about not over analyzing the mystery of a rule. There's some kind of there's some kind of philosophy or rule that this unrequited love is unaware of, that is you're going to become aware of, that is going to give you like the extra strength to push forward or move forward here through this. Whatever confusions regarding how you did that, you don't need to explain yourself. Yeah. Whatever confusions, these concerns, because you are leveling up, I want to say. It's this reconciliation about the Gemini. Could be a Gemini wanting to reconcile, or if Gemini did something for personal power. The Gemini, there's some kind of beliefs that were rules. Let me see here. Sharing. Yeah, I was feeling the sharing. There's energy communicating, sharing something. Their confusions. Okay, you're getting talked about there. Getting talked about. All right. Discovering. Okay. As it's being spoken about and discovering, balance begins to take place. The scales become balanced. There are some things that energy just can't stop. The beauty of it all, the relationships. Okay. So what's about this religious factors? In the communicate, all right. Could be dropping our old belief systems that have all these requirements having to do with or about love, ideas and requirements. Okay, so something about responsibility, power, and status. Okay. Energy doesn't feel like and here you are. I just said energy doesn't feel like you and who you are. Let me finish my energy doesn't feel like you measure up to what they expect, but it's the energy around, it's the environment, the energy in the environment. The energy in the environment is trying to control a blessing or good fortune that you took a chance on, and it continues to want to resurrect. You've lost passion. You're communicating that. You're analyzing. Wow. Resources to maintain. Taurus. This could be a Taurus. There's results. Let me see here. Resources. 2 cards of resources, then finance. That's a lot of resources. Somebody has a lot of resources. You or them, I don't know. Aries. Could be an Aries that has a lot of resources. Somebody has a lot of resources to meet the challenge. So what's that about? Capricorn as well. On a day-to-day. Many resources to meet the challenge on a day-to-day in business. What else? About the support and being supported. So this is being financially supported. I'm not sure what that is. The 4th house again. Ew, but it's on the flip side now. Okay. So it's about releasing what no longer serves, and it might come along with a whole lot of physical items. Okay, releasing. People don't like to hear that. Oh, your resources. Okay, you're attracting what is for you. It's not like something's going to keep you stuck. Collective laws and philosophies. Yeah, the laws and philosophies are on your side. You're not communicating what you know. You're keeping what you know a mystery. You're doing your own research or your own going within, attracting. I said your own. You got attraction here. You're attracting your own thing here. There's an unexpected change occurring as soon as you free yourself. That was part of that mystery. And you took a chance again. So it's taking a chance, and as simple as that. And an unexpected change again. So it wanted to come back out. It doesn't look like whatever information is being shared to cause any blockages. It's like 5 years from now, it isn't going to matter. I want to say your beliefs, your hopes, your future, or Aquarius comes out. Your hopes, your future, it's not going to matter 5 years from now. You'll be in a whole different place. And here we go, discovering. You've got some kind of genius plan, or there's a plan here that is going to occur, an invention, a genius. All because you have the intuition to protect. So when you start learning the intuition on what to protect, the highest and lowest aspects, well, some of these aspects are going to have to be looked at there a little at a time. The results from the past. And here we have partners again, and a confusion of how and what you're doing and how you're attracting it and how. Let's see. Queen of Swords in reverse. I said something about boundaries. So it's not just placing boundaries, it's enforcing boundaries and then maintaining those boundaries and then not giving into the boundaries and not explaining the boundaries. It's getting to the point, getting to that point. Emperor in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is about personal power. Somebody did something for personal power and they're keeping that a mystery, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a mystery very long. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. So, like I said, 5 years from now, I'm going to look a whole lot different. Well, higher perspective, Hangman in reverse, Empress energy upright, Hermit, all three major arcanas. Much major shift and change. You went within this communication, you're communicating to your higher self here, and that with the Empress energy, this is abundance. This is not chasing, and the Hermit certainly isn't chasing anything, and the Hangman certainly isn't chasing anything. Everybody's just hanging tight. What they're hanging tight about, the Sun in reverse, about something coming out. Queen of Swords, air sign energy, could be Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. I have a turned over card in the deck. I don't know if you see that, but I'm going to see what that is. Page of Cups. Wow. And it was covering that Queen of Swords I was just talking about. Hidden, a mystery. There's a mystery. He's keeping something hidden for sadness. Could be a Virgo because it just came over here on a happy family. It didn't. Okay. This whole group did something a little at a time as a full-time job, serving the purpose of keeping one stuck or not moving forward. I want to say, what is this job? A job could have something to do with it. An institution, a job at a so what, a white collar job, possibly Devil in reverse. Yeah, you did detach from it. Well, you're the Empress right there. So this, all these cups are going to have to watch the Empress attract what she deserves here. That's what I'm getting. Oh, And as that happens, the deception about, because the hangman is in reverse. So you already saw the higher perspective, and this whole group looks like it's unable to. All right, so there's lies and deception about love. Love. All these pages. I had 3 pages I just looked at. So that's a lot of information or messages or messengers floating about here about you or what you're attracting. I mean, and it's love. The lovers. Gemini. So there's a lot of information about this love. I'm gonna clarify this Virgo. Oh my gosh. 9 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse over here. Wow. And then the 4 of Wands are in reverse. A whole community in disarray here about what you're doing. Getting caught up. Carried in reverse, 8 of Swords. Getting caught up. And a Tower. A lot of resources were combined. Everything was combined here and worked together. Tower. There's communication about this Tower, Aries energy, how you're not going to carry the burdens and win at all costs. You're protecting, standing your ground with or about a 3 of Cups in reverse. So those are 3 Cups in reverse, 10 Cups in reverse, 9 Cups in reverse, and a community. Enjoying something a little too much. You closed out the cycle. I don't know about this environment. Judgment and the 2 of Wands in reverse. These were about the resources. Okay, so okay, you could have lacked resources because something became unfair, the deception or a lie. Something was taken. Strength. Tried to take your strength, Leo. Two of Wands is a plan, but it's a failed plan to change somebody's trajectory. It's the energy that was put out. It's like, that's why, the text and the scriptures say don't judge another. There's a reason that says don't judge another, because it will come back. And the way it comes back is going to be definitely different than what you expect. So there's a reason for that. And anyway, Page of Cups, Ace. Okay, so this has to do with an Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Tower. God, I got another card in reverse, and I just said the Page of Cups. It was in front of the Page of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's not love going on here. All right, this was about everything but love. So we have everything under the sun with the sun in reverse, but the love. Where's the love? 5 of Swords, High Priestess. Here's the High Priestess. There is the Empress. Intuitive, knowing what to protect. That Page of Cups could be an apology or innocence or feeling like they didn't do anything, but strength. It took you a lot of strength and courage here. Whatever you overcame, because it has to do with feeling supported or being supported or working on our support. And here I have the faulty support foundation, and now I've got to rebuild. So there's about rebuilding. So it's once something faults, it's rebuilt. You walked away with the 8 of Cups, so none of these cups are yours. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. And I said something about support. but you're always supported. So if it was the feeling of lack of some type of way, if you don't feel supported, it's taking a look at where that came from and removing that from your energy. What is this, true? Wow, devil in reverse. You detached. All right, Capricorn energy. The devil in reverse, you detached from what didn't make you feel secure and you worked on yourself. And here's the Five of Wands and everybody's all fighting about it. Yeah. They're not fighting about the love though, they're fighting about the devil in reverse. So the devil was actually, a participant here. All right. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. All right. So I have the Lovers upright, the devil in reverse. To me, that represents the same thing. I have two cards of two different energies that will be coming together without the attachment, with similar stories that can heal. And when that takes place, not only do you heal, but you naturally improve each other because you want to, not because you have to. I hope that makes sense. My goodness. All right, there's a Five of Wands about what's to be shared. So this is obviously a heart to heart. You're not, okay, so you're not sharing your words or your things or your information, your ideas, or your moves. Keeping it very close to your chest with the Four of Pentacles. King of Wands. What's going on here? With this, what is that? Ninth house, Sagittarius energy. Alrighty. And I just said, okay. We just saw that Four of Pentacles. It's in reverse. Okay. You withdrew. You like, okay. Or settled. It got settled. Something got settled. Moving forward. Four of Pentacles is no longer holding so close. Okay, so it's not like you're holding back. You're just holding back from energy that you don't trust. Yeah, okay. Because I have here, untrustworthy, not loyal. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Energy you don't trust. Okay, so that's natural, of course. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, especially could be an earth sign energy trying to win at all costs, or it's been done, or the finances that were placed to help that cause to win at all costs, and the energies involved, or that were recruited. And I say recruited, but now there's an unexpected change with the recruits. And I also see 10 Pentacles here, and I see them split up into two. Two of Cups in reverse. I see them split up into two, but things weren't 50-50. I'm not seeing 50-50 here. What's up with that? King of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody got some kind of advice or used some kind of law or philosophy to influence the situation, to have an advantage. Somebody had an advantage and they used it, I want to say. Nine of Swords in reverse. It was about keeping one on edge. So if the energy's on edge, but it didn't happen because it was an unexpected change. And we talked about these cards, and I didn't talk about that one there. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups. This was the same card that was like this. So I turned it over, and it was the Page of Cups. So, an unexpected change or a different way of looking at something with freeing yourself. We didn't want you to be free, but you are free. I don't think people know what freedom really is. Freedom doesn't mean you freedom means you are free no matter where you exist. That's true freedom. Then you have levels of comfortability of freedom. But in the biggest freedom is being free no matter where you are. So that requires nothing but the work you do within and what you do for yourself. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're not confused about what's happening here. You only saw, with the High Priestess, you just saw a higher perspective. Somebody tried to invent a way, but it was a bad plan here. The plan backfired. So when they tried to invent a way and it keeps backfiring and it's not sticking, the truth is here. It's like it keeps justice in reverse. I said it's not sticking. So somebody's trying to say something that doesn't, it's old news or something. High Priestess, you're aware of this. You're aware of the High Priestess is aware intuitively of the highest and lowest aspects of why something didn't happen. Don't have to explain it. The High Priestess is in a position where she realizes, she doesn't have to explain her Ten of Swords in reverse to a Three of Pentacles. It probably came from that energy, and they're the one that's probably wanting the explanation where it came from, because over here it's being hidden that this is happening anyway. The love of the win at all costs. So, free yourself, engagement in reverse. This is past energy, having secrets, or now, you've got your own secrets, or what is this? The battle of the secrets. Who cares? Ace of Pentacles. Right? Three of Wands in reverse. This was about a pentacle anyway. Now, this is a love reading. All the love is in reverse. All of it. The Seven of Cups. All except the Page of Cups. So this was some very immature love going on around there. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. That's that Ten of Pentacles, about sharing. I said it was about Pentacles, about resources or finances or tangible things or things that glitter. Things weren't divided correctly. It was an injustice. And somebody asked so much. Oh, okay, wait. Spying, looking up, okay, secrets. Somebody's trying to dig into somebody's secrets here. They're not doing it very unnoticeably, though. Right. Oh my gosh. You're not doing it unnoticeably. And I have Page of Wands in reverse. Chariot upright. You're moving forward anyway. This is undesirable news. Going back to a Two of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords right behind it. Deception the whole time. So this energy is getting news that it's not going to be a mystery. Death is here. That this Ace of Cups has been in reverse all along for this whole thing here. And it's not a surprise anymore, or something like that is happening. Yeah, it's not a surprise anyone. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Wow. This is kind of different. Actually, I'm going to get another round here. Oh, well. The Three of Wands in that deck was in reverse. Now it's upright. So in love, when you keep an open mind, it was like your ship's not coming in, but yes, they are. That's the news they're getting. It's undesirable news to somebody is your ships are coming in. Strength in reverse. Now strength's in reverse. Okay. What's going on here? What the club? You got Temperance. Well, I'd say you healed from all the closed-mindedness. And there's the card of resting, recharging, saying whatever prayer you desire. Lovers is in reverse. Lovers is upright. This was about love and influencing love and choices and the means that is done to do so. Chariot in reverse. Blockages. It's not going to be effective. The longer the time goes on, the less effective it's going to be. Hierophant running right into the Hierophant on top of the Lovers. Empress energy, Lovers energy, Hierophant energy, oh my gosh. Taurus energy. There's a win at all costs. So this energy doesn't know how to not win at all costs. So once you realize that, then it's not so surprising any longer. There's the Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. 2 times. 2 different sides having all sorts of issues because 2 people are coming together in love. Strength in reverse. This energy, wow. I'm gonna look at that in a second. It's losing its strength. It doesn't, its numbers, it's losing its everything. Full of, look at all these major arcanas because you took a leap of faith and you traveled lightly, possibly, okay? Well, here's that win at all costs and still going on. You faced whatever tower, whatever. You found a love, or there's a passion, or there's a spark here. Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay. Earth sign energy. There's making a choice here, not juggling. As soon as you made a choice, Tower. Sun in reverse. To whatever under the sun that was involved with your new beginning. And it's worried, but you're not. 9 of Swords in reverse is that came up in the other deck a couple of times. It's not being stuck there. And there's that love. There it is. Knight of Cups coming in. Towers now in reverse. Look at that. You went right. And look how fast that was. Yeah, Queen of Swords is upright because you put up boundaries. So it's like, what worry, and I can see from experience, what worry could have lasted 10 months or 2 years or 3 years, or now only lasting maybe 10 minutes, because it's like, it's no longer triggering with the Devil in reverse. To this 5 of Wands, that 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, competitional, judgmental, because I have judgment here and it's just ridiculous. And 5 of Swords. Well, those 5s are changes, and those are changes that no one stops. Emperor in reverse. Aries energy, Devil in reverse. Wow. 10 of Cups in reverse again. I'm saying there's 2 different 10 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. 2 different energies coming together that are a match, a vibrational match. Now, the Empress is upright. High Priestess is upright. Hierophant is upright, but the Emperor is in reverse. So there's definite high level love going on here, and then energies around it projecting onto it with a high priestess in reverse. So most likely using the oldest tricks in the book with all this mature, supposedly mature energy. Um, every trick in the book, it looks like you close the book though, or it's like, oh, that's not my story. Yeah, it's not your story. Page of Wands, upright. Page of Wands. Not your story anymore. Okay. Not living the calmer waters now over here. Oh. And since this was about sharing, or somebody wasn't fair in their sharing here, third unrest, yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, unable to move because I call to calmer waters because somebody owes something here, and I have a short that an IOU. Who owed? The Empress. Somebody owes an Empress. This Empress, I don't think the Empress is concerned though. No. Blindfolds off. Like, you also aren't holding on any longer. This is the unexpected change, letting go. And then the Chariot, movement forward, and the Empress. Cancer energy, Magician, King of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. The universe is going to like redirect energy that is with the Chariot, that is like, planning and using information and to win at all costs. Especially so when you listen to your intuition, it's about believing, you trusting yourself, believing yourself. Strength in reverse, something overly controlling or overly bearing or overly done. Yeah, I don't want to stay stuck there because you're not attached to it. Yeah, it was a bad plan. The bad plan here twice. There's a lot of a lot of bad plans because somebody felt like you leaving would be losing hope, but you'd already been down there. That judgment. You took a call. You didn't stay down. You used it as a springing board or something. King of Wands in reverse, Star in reverse, Judgment, and I see the Tower peeking out here. So it's not causing towers. You're not in towers. You had gone through a lot of towers throughout life, and you're no longer doing that. Is that what I'm picking up on? Yeah, you're no longer doing that. This energy gains strength and power by creating towers or being connected to towers. Now, confirmation. I'm going to keep going because I feel it necessary. There was an expectation here, and you learned how to not give just because it was expected. In this case, I want to say, be of service in reverse, right? You already gave to this energy, so you already know what you've been giving to. Thoughts create your reality in reverse. I don't think the energy's aware of what it is. Have an attitude of gratitude coming out sideways. Kindness counts. All right. This is about shifting the energy with being grateful for what stayed and being grateful for what left. You are never alone. Trust your intuition. Collective. Express your feelings, but it's where you're expressing your feelings. Inspire others. Okay. Others, not the same old energy, other energy, because love is your energy. So when you expressed your love to this energy, it wasn't being received. It was being looked at in a different kind of way. Patience is a virtue, set your intentions. I want one more. Your beliefs are right for you, and that's why you're receiving good news. The good news is somebody's getting caught up. You'd be very talented. That wasn't appreciated. Clearing negativity around this gratitude. Like I said, being grateful for what left and what stayed. Okay, so this is releasing negativity from within and around you. There's a mask here. Revealing true self is in reverse. There's been divine intervention going to take place here. That's the out of control mystery. This is the unexpectedness of it all. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. You have a life lesson about your beliefs at the beginning. I said something about beliefs over here and attachments to the religious and open mind over here. So whatever your strategies you're using possibly are in line with a prayer. So life lessons, peridot, gold, and amethyst. Revealing true self is in reverse. I said there was a mask here. You can break free from negative reoccurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. There's a life lesson here. And passion and purpose, unnecessary worries, you release them with or about a spiritual or religious community. And I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I do hope this was helpful. And I'll see you later.